Do not lose hope. A cold wind blew through the empty streets as Ion walked with his hands buried deep in his pockets. He had lost his job 2 months ago, and since then, his life had been falling apart. His savings had dried up, and he struggled to pay rent. Every day felt heavier than the last, and hope seemed like a distant dream. One evening, as he sat on a park bench, staring at the dark sky, an old man approached him. "Son, why do you look so troubled?" the man asked. Ion hesitated, but then sighed. "I've lost my job. My savings are gone, and I don't know what to do anymore." The old man nodded, his eyes filled with understanding. "Let me tell you a story," he said. "Once, a farmer had a beautiful horse, his pride and joy. One day, the horse ran away. The villagers said, 'How unfortunate.' But the farmer simply replied, 'Maybe.' A few days later, the horse returned with a dozen wild horses. The villagers said, 'How lucky you are.' But again, the farmer said, 'Maybe.' Later, the farmer's son tried to tame one of the wild horses and broke his leg. The villagers said, 'What bad luck.' The farmer, as always, said, 'Maybe.' Soon after, the army came to recruit young men for war, but the farmer's son was spared because of his injury. The villagers said, 'You are so fortunate.' And once again, the farmer said, 'Maybe.' The old man smiled. You see, life is unpredictable. What seems like a misfortune today might turn into a blessing tomorrow, but you must not lose hope." Ion listened carefully. Something about the story touched him deeply. He realized that, even though life was difficult now, it didn't mean it would always be this way. He thanked the old man and left with a newfound determination. The next day, he applied for every job he could find, even ones outside his field. Within a week, he got an interview. It wasn't his dream job, but it was a start. Step by step, he rebuilt his life. A year later, he found a position better than his previous one, and eventually, he started his own business. Looking back, he realized that losing his job had been a turning point, not an end. The words of the old man stayed with him forever. Do not lose hope. Life always finds a way.